Hi, I'm John Cena. Hit the like button if you agree that dirty ass Dom Guerrero upgraded from Rhea to Liv Morgan.
All right, so what do I think about this year's SummerSlam? Now, let's talk about match number one. Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan. Now, this was a very good match. Very, very solid. But overall, Dirty Ass Dom was a huge distraction in this match. That's all people talked about. That's all people was focusing on was Dirty Ass Dom. Look, I knew that Dirty Ass Dom was going to turn on Rhea Ripley. Now, I'm all for it. Her ass deserves it. For the past 2-3 years, she has been abusing Dirty Ass Dom. And I'm glad he finally grew some damn balls, just like his real father, Eddie G. Because there's no way in hell that Eddie G will take that abuse. For the past 2 years, 3 years, whatever, she has been abusing Dirty Ass Dom. He has been a good ass dude, but she has not been treating him right. So I'm glad he found himself a real woman that would treat his ass right. So Rhea, listen, she got what she deserved. I knew she was not going to win that world title. I mean, let's be real. This was a cuck-like relationship, and I knew this was not going to last any longer. It was growing stale. Eventually, Dirty Ass Dom had to upgrade. Going from Rhea to Liv Morgan, that is a huge upgrade. Now he has sexy ass Liv Morgan by his side. This is what Rhea deserves. Now I'm glad Dirty Ass Dom kissed her right in front of Rhea Ripley. Yeah, bitch, take that. How about you take your ass back to Buddy Murphy and All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling? You don't deserve Dirty Ass Dom. Let's be real. It was Dirty Ass Dom that put over the Judgment Day. It was Dirty Ass Dom that put over Rhea Ripley. Now she's back to being boring. It's all about Liv Morgan. To live and die in LA. It's the place to be. This is Liv Morgan's world. Now she has everything. She has the title, she has Dirty Ass Dom, and she beat Rhea Ripley. She pinned her. That's all that matters, bruh. She pinned her. I don't care what anybody else says. That was a clean victory. She could have kicked out, but she didn't. She could have kicked out, bruh. That was a clean victory. I'm like, bruh, I don't feel sorry for Rhea Ripley. How? Bruh, if you feel sorry for Rhea Ripley, that proves you are a cuck boy. Bro, she was the dominant one in this relationship. Dom was very passive. He was very submissive. He was a cuck bitch in this relationship. And I'm glad he woke up and he grew some damn balls, just like his father, Eddie G. Like I said, Rhea Ripley, she deserved it. So now we have a new and improved power couple in the World Wrestling Federation. Man, you can make the argument that when it's all said and done, Dirty Ass Dominic will end up being an iconic legend. He will end up being possibly a top 10 heel of all time. Based on now, people want to be like Dirty Ass Dom. Look at Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne, man, he wishes he was Dirty Ass Dominic. Con Man is trying his best to turn Nick Wayne into his Dirty Ass Dom. But nah, bruh, you are not Dirty Ass Dom, okay? It's not gonna work. Like I said, now he is the standard. People want to be the next Dirty Ass Dom Guerrero now. That's facts on motherfucking facts. So yes, to make a long story short, Rhea deserves it. She was abusive to our boy, Dirty Ass Dominic Guerrero. He don't deserve that. He was a good man to that woman for the past 3 years. Man, fuck her. How about you go back to Buddy Murphy, right? Take your ass back home to Buddy motherfucking Murphy. Now, let's move on to Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker. This was very predictable. I knew Braun was going to beat Sami Zayn clean. This was a very good match. This match was to put over Braun as the next big monster. This match was to put over Braun as the next face of the company. This was his match. This match was not meant to be a great match, right? This match was not meant to be a 5-star classic. This match was to put over Braun Breaker as the next big thing, and that shit worked. Braun looked great. Braun looked clean in this match. This was a great performance. This was a star-making performance on the biggest stage, SummerSlam. That's crazy. So, Braun Breaker, he wins his first belt at SummerSlam. His first SummerSlam. That's crazy. That is Brock Lesnar like shit. I love it. This was great booking. Sami Zayn did not look strong, but that's the point. Let's put over talent, damn it. Shit, let's put over young talent. Good lord. So this was a very good match, and I do think that Braun Breaker is ready to be an IC champion. What's next for Sami Zayn? I think he's going to join the OG bloodline. That's what I think. He's going to move on to War Games. That's what I think. He's going to reunite with Jimmy, Roman, Jay to fight against the Bloodline 2.0. I think that's where we're heading. And that is what I predicted before anybody else. Go and check my videos. I made a video saying eventually Sami Zayn is going to drop this belt and he is going to move on to the OG Bloodline storyline. That's what I said. So overall, this was a very good match to make Braun look good. Now, let's move on to LA Cosplay versus Logan Paul. Like I said, bitch, Logan Paul is the most athletic wrestler in the World Wrestling Federation. Did you see what he was doing? This dude was doing the fucking splits. He was doing flips. Bruh, he is the most athletic guy in the World Wrestling Federation at his size. Logan is a big dude. Listen, he ain't fucking small. He's a big dude. He is super athletic. Oh yeah, fun fact. This was LA Cosplay's best match ever on the main roster. Thanks to Logan motherfucking Paul. Put some respect on Logan Paul's name, bitch. Okay? He is special. He is the most athletic. He is a top 5 wrestler in the company. That's how good he is. Now, let's move up Logan Paul to the main event scene now, okay? Now, he was beaten by LA Cosplay, okay? Let's move him up to the main event scene. But overall, this was a very good match, thanks to Logan Paul. And I like how he turned MGK heel. I'm like, man, this dude has a talent for turning celebrities heel. That's crazy. He turned Patrick Mahomes heel, and now he turned MGK heel. I love it. This was a very good match, and I knew that Logan was going to lose. And also, LA Cosplay is going to have a shit run as champion. Yes, I said it. He is going to be the worst US champion in history. That's what I said. He's going to be trash. This is I would say it's a workhorse title in terms of you have to put on good matches if you want to be a good US champion. LA Cosplay is not a good in-ring performer. He needs a dance partner like a Logan Paul. If not, he sucks. So listen, his promos are not going to save this title. He's going to suck as champion. I said it. Come back to this video. When you complain that LA Cosplay is a shit US champion, he's going to be trash. What part of that don't you understand? He's going to have a shit US title run. But overall, this was a very good match thanks to Logan motherfucking Paul. Alright, so what do I think about the next match? Super Thick Bayley versus BBW Nia Jax. This was a very good match. It was solid. It wasn't great, but this match got the job done. Now, I'm shocked about the outcome. I thought Super Thick Bayley was going to win. Bruh, I'm shocked because usually Triple H, he likes women who have great work rate. Man, I'm very, very shocked that Triple H gave BBW Nia Jax the World Heavyweight Championship because I did not know that Triple H was a fan of BBW Nia Jax as a wrestler. That's why I'm shocked because I'm like, bruh, she does not have great work rate once the bell rings. Now, let's talk about the next match. Drew Mac, the Mac Daddy versus CM Junk. Now, what do I think about this match? This was a very good match. This match was more so about drama than rather it being a very quality 5-star match. That's not what this was about. This was a blood feud match, and as I predicted, I told you that Drew Mac was going to win this feud, as he did. And listen, there was tons of callbacks in this match. I loved how at the end, Drew Mac kicked CM Punk in his damn dick, as he should have. He deserved it. That's called payback, an eye for an eye. That's what he get, because CM Punk, he ruined his life at the Clash at the Castle. So this was an eye for an eye. And I love how Drew Mac, he kicked CM Punk in his dick towards the end of the match, as he should have. He deserved it, based on what he did at the Clash at the Castle, where he ruined Drew Mac's life and he embarrassed him in front of his wife and his family and his hometown crowd. CM Punk had this coming. This match was a flip side eye for an eye. This was karma, right? People always said that, oh, Drew Mac, he is so emotional. He let CM Punk get the better of him. How about let's flip that around? If you watched this match, CM Punk, he was all about emotion. He did not care about winning. All he cared about was emotion. That's why he lost. He let his anger get the better of him. That's why he lost. This guy had a beef with Seth, Drew Mac. This guy was a psychopath in this match. I knew he was going to lose. He was too hyped up. He was too emotional. Man, he was more so worried about that damn bracelet over beating Drew Mac, the Mac Daddy. And Drew Mac, he took advantage, as he should have. But I was happy as hell when CM Punk got kicked in his dick. Yeah, bitch, that was for Jack Perry. Yeah, that's called payback, bitch. That was for Jack Perry and the fucking Bucks too. That kick in the dick, that was for Jack Perry and the Bucks. That was well deserved. As I predicted, I told you that Drew Mac, the Mac Daddy, was going to win this feud. Now, let's move on now, bitch. Yeah, let CM Punk cry about Seth freaking Rollins. Let Drew Mac move on with his life. Let Drew Mac go after the world title. That should be his next goal. Go after the goddamn world title. Let's move on from that psychopath, CM Punk. Let's move on from that jealous prick, CM Punk. Let Seth freaking Rollins worry about CM Punk. Actually, this match was very, very similar to The Undertaker versus Bret Hart with Shawn Michaels as the special guest referee. This was very, very similar. Like I said, I would have Drew Mac just move on, okay? He won this feud and he took CM Punk's bracelet. Guess what, bitch? You ain't never getting back that bracelet. Like I said, I think Drew Mac should move on. He won this feud, and CM Punk, he will never get back that bracelet. And I'm glad. That's facts on motherfucking facts. He don't deserve that bracelet. Man, for the past 5-8 months, he has stalked Drew Mac. He has fucking ruined his life. He has embarrassed him. He is a stalker. Like I said, if I was Drew Mac, man, I would have pressed charges on CM Punk. I would have pressed stalker charges. Listen, he flew halfway across the earth just to ruin Drew Mac's life at the Clash at the Castle, and he was happy about it. He was happy about it, and he was wearing green. That is so fucking disrespectful. This man had the nerve to wear green in Scotland just to make Drew Mac mad. I'm like, CM Punk is an evil psychopath. He is a narcissist. So yes, he deserved everything that happened to him tonight at SummerSlam, bitch. Like I said, that was a clean victory too. That was clean. Drew Mac beat him clean. He gave him the Claymore kick. 1, 2, 3. Let's move on now, bitch. Drew Mac won this feud. Now Drew Mac can move on to bigger and better things with CM Punk's bracelet. Yeah, bitch. You ain't never getting that back. Now, what do I think about CM Punk's overall performance in this match? Because this was his first match on TV, on the main roster, since coming back. What do I think? I think he was solid. I will give him a C+. His timing was kind of off, but I will give him a hall pass based on this guy has been gone for the past 8 months. So overall, I would give him a C+. But yeah, man, his timing needs to be better. His timing was very, very off. But that can be cleaned up with more reps, with more matches, more reps. So I would give him a hall pass. But overall, this was a very good match. Thanks to Drew Mac, the Mac Daddy. He made CM Punk look good. So let's talk about the next match. Gunther versus Dane Priest for the world title. This was a very good match. Now listen, when it comes to Gunther, He does have very good matches, but man, I'm worried about his title reign because man, now you can book Gunther as a IC champion, but bruh, you cannot give him a 2-year title reign as the world champion. No, man, this roster is too deep with main event guys. Hell no, you cannot give him a 2-year title reign. So, my opinion, I think Gunther should have a 6-month title reign. This roster is too deep with talent for him to be a 2-year champion. No, man, he has to lose sometime. I'm shocked that he beat him, actually. Honestly, I'm shocked that he beat Dane Priest. Based on, listen, Gunther has been fucking boring. I'm sorry. Ever since Gunther dropped that belt to Sami Zayn, Gunther has been boring. I thought Dane Priest was going to retain based on Gunther being boring ever since WrestleMania against Sami Zayn. I thought he was losing momentum in the eyes of Triple H based on how he's been booked, because I feel like Dane Priest has had more momentum this summer over Gunther. So I'm kind of shocked. I thought Dane Priest was going to shock the world and retain. Listen, I'm worried about Gunther and his title reign because, man, I think he might be boring. Dude, if he was boring on the build-up to SummerSlam, just imagine by himself, because remember, he has no Imperium, right? There's no more Imperium. He's by himself. I'm like, he's kind of boring, man. Without Kaiser, without that other guy, he's kind of boring. So, man, will he be a ratings killer? He might be. He might be a ratings killer because what is there when it comes to Gunther? Will he entertain you outside of his matches? I don't know, man. He seems kind of dull. He has had no momentum. All I've been seeing is video packages. We might as well call Gunther Mr. Video Package. That's all we've been seeing all summer. Bro, he's barely wrestled, actually. See, a lot of people don't bring that up. He has barely wrestled this entire summer. I'm like, bro, you ain't Roman Reigns, man. I'm like, what the fuck? You ain't Roman Reigns, man. You ain't no draw like that. You don't have those kind of credentials to be part-time like you are Roman Reigns. This dude has been part-time all summer. He has been in fucking street clothes all summer. All we see is video packages and promos. Listen, don't get it twisted. I am a fan of Gunther, but I'm sorry, he has lost momentum. To me, he has been exposed since WrestleMania as a low-key, boring guy. In fact, I wanted Randy Orton to win King of the Ring. That's my point. That's what I mean, like he's getting boring. It's like, Gunther has not evolved. He's the same old Gunther, and now you are going to make him the face of Raw as the world champion? I'm like I said, I thought Dane Priest was getting more momentum. But I did predict this. I predicted Rhea Ripley and Dane Priest was going to be kicked out of the Judgment Day. Who called that? I did. That's what I said. Remember, I made a video saying Dane Priest and Rhea Ripley was going to be kicked out of this group. I was the only guy who caught this. I got facts. I got evidence. Go back and watch that video. That's what I said. And guess what? Finn Balor turned on Dane Priest. Dirty ass Dominic turned on Rhea Ripley. That is a huge coincidence. So now, obviously, they are not in the Judgment Day anymore. But who should replace Dane Priest? I think Dragunov or Bronson Reed should replace Dane Priest. Because if you are going to kick out Dane Priest, bruh, Dane Priest is, I would say, your biggest star out of that group. And Dane Priest has size, right? He had a look and he had size. He made that group. So if you are going to kick him out, bro, you gotta upgrade then. You gotta upgrade. I'm like, bro, either add Dragunov, add Bronson Reed, or add, I don't know, Braun Strowman. Add somebody. Because you can't kick out Dane Priest without having an upgrade, right? Remember, Edge got kicked out, and he was kicked out for Finn Balor. A upgrade, right? You gotta upgrade guys like a Dane Priest. So overall, I predicted that Rhea Ripley and Dane Priest was going to be kicked out of this group. I'm sorry, but Dane Priest, he got out of pocket. He got cocky. He got arrogant. He thought he was bigger than the group. That's what I said. I'm like, bruh, they are going to kick you out. because your head is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Finn Balor is going to kick your ass out. And that's what happened. Same thing with Rhea Ripley. Listen, Dominic got tired of being cucked by Rhea Ripley. So she got exactly what she deserved. All right, so let's move on to Cody Rhodes versus our real Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa. This was a very good match. It was solid. It was very, very slow pace, but this match got the job done. Because, listen, mostly all the marks in the crowd, they were waiting for the return of Roman motherfucking Reigns. So, what do I think about his return? Now, did Roman get a huge pop? I mean, it was solid, right? My God, man, you fucking Roman Reigns, BBC nut huggers. You guys thought, oh man, this is going to be the biggest pop of all time. Oh my God, just imagine when he comes back, the world's going to stop. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up, man. Good fucking God. You was not saying that when he was wearing that fucking shield vest. Fucking bandwagons. You people are fucking fake. My God, you don't love this man. Okay? Like, what the fuck? Like, listen. So he comes back. To me, he did not get a huge pop. It was solid. It was a good pop, but it wasn't like groundbreaking. Nigga, I've heard way bigger pops than that. Hell, I would say what? 2 years ago when Cody Rhodes came back for the Royal Rumble. That was a huge pop. Way bigger than Roman motherfucking Reigns pop. I mean, it was solid, but my God, like, y'all people think this guy Stone Cold Steve Austin, my God, he hasn't been gone for a long time. That's what's pissing me off about you people. You act like he was gone for like a whole year. Fuck you. You hear me? Fuck you, man. Now, how long has Bayley held that world title? Since WrestleMania. Okay, this guy has been gone for as long as Bayley has been a world champion. That is not a long time. Fuck you. My God, like, you people are kids. This nigga hasn't been gone for a long time. What is there to miss? Nothing. My God, like, get over yourselves. Listen, he's part-time. He's still, Cody Rhodes is still going to show up more than him. He's going to be part-time. He's going to have the same schedule. Just because he's a good guy, that don't mean he's going to show up every week. That's not how that works. Okay, let's turn him face. So that means his schedule is going to be full-time now? No, bitch. That's not how that works. It don't matter if he's face or heel. He's part-time. He's super part-time. Now, this match was about trying to further the story between Solo and Roman motherfucking Reigns. So overall, this was a very good match. Do I think Solo and Roman will have a good feud? Yes, but I think Solo should win their first match. Listen, we have spent 4 months trying to build up this guy. Why should Solo job out to Roman? What's the point of trying to make Solo this monster heel if you are going to job him out to Roman? No. These guys should have maybe 2 matches, right? Solo wins the first match. Then the second match you give to Roman motherfucking Reigns, right? We have to build up new heels. We have to build up our next stars. If you are trying to build up Solo as a main eventer, then we have to take him seriously. He needs to beat Roman the first time. Via fluke, I don't care. He needs to beat Roman the first time so we can take this feud seriously. So, do I have an issue with Roman helping out Cody Rhodes? Yes and no. The yes part is, man, it's too early for these guys to be friends. But the no part is, it does make sense for Roman to come and help Cody Rhodes beat Solo based on all the shit that Sikoa has been talking about Roman Reigns. So that does make sense, but man, it's too early for these 2 guys to be friends. But overall, what do I grade this pay-per-view? I would give it an 8 out of 10. This was a very solid pay-per-view with very good matches that were short and sweet and to the point. These were very solid ass matches. So I would give SummerSlam an 8 out of 10. Okay, I'm done.